All right, I'm going to get started. Hi, everyone, and welcome to PoliticOly on Tuesday, April 28th, 2020. This is Stuart, and it's my birthday today, so I'm just doing a real quick stream here. I'll just be brief, but welcome to say hi in the comments if you made it, if you stopped by. Love to hear from you. Say hi. Hope you all are well and having a good day. And want to talk about this launch today. So the big news is I've started a Patreon page. You can find it at patreon.com/PoliticOly and check it out. That's what's on the screen here, so you can get a look at that. And I'll talk more about that shortly. But the background is that I've been doing this show for a couple of months now, and it's been interesting, and I've learned a lot. And it's shown me that I think that this is a worthwhile pursuit for something to do. There is just a missing space in local political talk show journalism on the left type of things. And so I'd really like to do what I can to basically give a voice to the voiceless and give a voice to people who are trying to run for office that are coming from the left and maybe don't have the edge in the corporate media, right? And so we've got to be there to spread the word and get to know them and support them. And basically, I just want to be able to build this platform into something that's useful for people. And that's the whole point, right? And so to do that, beyond some more video production and editing skills, of course, that I'll continue to work on, I also need some equipment. I need some video production equipment. That's everything from a better webcam to a mic. I'm just using computer audio so far, so that's why the audio quality is kind of medium, to be honest. And so, I need a mic to get some better audio quality and maybe eventually some other gear. I could use a second monitor to help me with the organizing the live stream and all the windows and things that are going on. I could use maybe a green screen or a studio light or any other type of equipment that would make the show better and just help me create a platform for you all and what you want to see, and to be informative and to be high quality enough to have an impact in the community and continue expanding the show in the future. So that's where you come in. I want you to help me create this show. I need your feedback, and I want to hear from you what you want to see from this show and what I can do to provide the content that you want to see. And the next thing is go to the YouTube page for PoliticOly. There will be a link in the description once I post the repost of this video on YouTube. So check out the description below and go ahead and subscribe on YouTube. And the best way to catch me live is to turn on notifications. And that way, when I go live, you can click right on there. And that way, you can catch me live so you can ask a question. You can let me know your comment so that it can be read on the screen. And we can have this as more of a discussion and less of just a monologue. And I know it's been a lot of just me talking, and what I really want is this to be more of a discussion. And so that's where you come in. And so go ahead and subscribe on YouTube, turn on the notifications. And the next thing you can do is check out this new Patreon page I've launched. Again, which you can see on the screen here. You can find it at patreon.com/PoliticOly, and this is what you're going to see. Right now, it's very basic since I'm just getting started. I have 2 membership tiers. You can join for $3 a month, or you can join for $8 a month as a super patron. If you do the $3 a month level, well, any level, I'm going to give you a shout out on the screen. I really appreciate you. and I'll give you a shout out when you subscribe as a patron for any level. If you join as a super patron for that $8 a month level, then what I'll do is I'll add your name to a screen that I'll scroll at every month to give you a thank you shout out for all your support. And if you would rather me put any kind of a message or something like that on there, just let me know, and I can share that, or I can just give you a shout out to your name. So check out those tiers, check out the Patreon. Once you join, there is a poll on there that helps me to know what kind of content you want and what I can do to provide the show that you want to watch. So once you join, you can go ahead and do that poll, and I'll weight that heavily, of course, because that is just patrons. That's people who are willing to really support the show. And so I want to provide the kind of show that you want to see. So I value your input, and you can find that on the Patreon page. And the whole point of this is I'm not in it for any kind of financial gain for me personally at all. All I'm doing with the Patreon donations is saving up for equipment, 100%. And I will let you all know. I'll be transparent about the equipment that I purchase and what I'm able to do with that. So here at the beginning, there's only going to be maybe a few. And so that's fine, because I'll just save that up until I have enough to get a piece of equipment to upgrade the show. So really appreciate you. I want to shout out right now, give a huge special thank you to James Newman, our first patron at PoliticOly. So thank you, James Newman. You are a champion, so appreciate you. And I would love to see anybody else stepping up to support, to help create this show. And if you want to be on the show yourself, let me know, because I'd love to have additional contributors and hear from different perspectives in the community. So it's not just about me, it's creating a platform for folks to share their political campaigning and organizing and ways that you can plug in and increase just the information in the community about what's going on in local politics. So get in contact if you have any suggestions or any news stories you want me to talk about. Tell me what's important to you and what you want to hear more about and what you want to ask the candidates. And I will try to ask candidates some questions and try to get some new information or share a new perspective, or try to get something that you may not get in just a voter's pamphlet or a mainstream news 30-second clip or something like that. Let's get to the issues that really matter to people, and that's what I'm going to try to do. So really appreciate all the supporters, everyone who's subscribed on YouTube so far. I saw that my sister Hannah Reed, shout out to Hannah. It's her birthday yesterday, so happy birthday, Hannah, and thank you for subscribing on YouTube. And again, James Newman, the first patron, thank you so much. And also James Newman, along with subscribing as a patron, made a comment that I should consider producing the show as a podcast on Apple Podcasts, because that's how he typically listens to this kind of thing. And so thank you, James, for that excellent advice. I will take a look into that. I'm not an Apple user myself, so I hadn't thought of that, but it's a great idea. So thank you for that, and I will look into it and let you all know. Pardon. All right. So, yeah, let me know if you think I should add another tier on Patreon. The suggested minimum tier is $3, so I went with that, but I could theoretically add a lower tier if people are interested in that. Just let me know, and if that's some feedback that I get, I could do that. Or I could add a higher tier if someone's looking for that. Just let me know as well. And you can also email me audio or video questions or comments to politically@gmail.com. And I can either put that on the show or respond to you directly as you indicate. And again, if you join as a super patron, I'll give you a shout out on the screen every month, or share a message that you want to share. Let's see. Oh, we have a comment here from our friend Scott Hughes. He says, "Hey Stuart, happy birthday, dude. You're able to start attending our South Sound Green Party meetings since we're able to resume gatherings in person." That is great news, and I would love to go to the South Sound Green Party gatherings again. You know, I used to go to those meetings, and it's just like a picnic in the park with friends, and it's so nice. So I hope to see other viewers as well getting interested in the Green Party right now. Look up, if you're in my area, it's South Sound Green Party. There's probably other chapters in the other cities around here, so go look up your local small chapter of the Green Party, and look up their meetings, because it's probably a really friendly little potluck with some great people and activists, and you could learn more about local organizing that's going on, because the fact is that Green Party folks are doing all kinds of different organizing all the time. There's anti-war stuff. There's, everything you can think of. Green Party folks care about those issues, and they're organizing on that. So your local Green Party meeting is a great place to go and connect in a space that's, very casual and welcoming to everybody. So thanks, Scott, for the happy birthday, and thank you for that great tip about the South Sound Green Party meetings. And you can find South Sound Green Party on Facebook and Twitter, by the way. And I'll post the link in the description once I post the replay video here. Let's see. Thanks to It's a Corporate Thing for the subscription on YouTube. Everyone else who's signed up, I appreciate it. Let's see. Justin Baird, thanks to you. Howard Rosenfeld, thanks for the subscription. Let's see. Alex Noyle, thank you for the subscription. And I really appreciate all of you. I know the channel's small right now, but what I'm going to just do is keep plugging away. And we're going to keep adding and building and adding features and interviews and things like that that bring people in. And it's just going to keep growing. And again, with the Patreon thing, basically, if you're able to chip in, what that does is I'm going to just save up those donations for video production equipment. And once I have enough to be able to, to purchase some equipment, then I'll upgrade the show and go from there. So, let's see. Why did you paint over my boat? What? I don't know what that comment is. Yeah, my screen is kind of small there. I'm not quite sure what that says. So anyway, my apologies on that. But let's see. So I guess I just wanted to do a short stream, so I'll wrap it up. But I just want to plug on Saturday, you can catch Rory Summerson's live stream if you go to Rory Summerson 2020 on YouTube. And then on Sunday, he's going to be live on PoliticOly at 1:30 p.m. Pacific time. So tune in. Again, the best way to catch me live is turn on those notifications on YouTube so you know when we go live, and you can catch it live. Live interview with Thurston County Commission Position 1 candidate for 2020, Rory Summerson, again, this Sunday at 1:30. So tune in. I would love to have that be the biggest viewership of any of our episodes so far. So I'd love to have you tune in and see you this Sunday. And let me know either ahead of time or live any questions that you would like me to ask Rory, who again is running for Thurston County Commission. And I have a special announcement to make tonight. The next candidate interview the following Sunday, May 10th, is Mary Ellen Biggerstaff, who is running for Washington State House of Representatives, Legislative District 22. She is a nurse. She's endorsed by DSA. And so let me know what you would like to ask Mary Ellen Biggerstaff as well about running for the Washington State House of Representatives, District 22. And I will continue to reach out to candidates and folks and try to get more perspectives and different folks on the show. So let me know who you would like to see on the show. And that could be a candidate, it could be a community leader, or anyone that you might think that you want to hear more from, that you have some questions for. So let me know who you'd like to see on the show, and I will let you know who else we can get going forward. Let's see. A promo ad for PoliticOly and Works in Progress. That's a great idea, Scott. I will take a look at the ad situation with Works in Progress. Love that paper, and that's a great idea. Local independent media. So, and I will just say thanks to Scott Hughes for years of distributing Works in Progress all over town to thousands of people. Just increasing the knowledge all over town, and just a huge service to the community over the years from you, Scott, and from everyone else doing that work. So thank you. So, right, again, this Sunday, Rory Summerson, 1:30. The show PoliticOly will start at 1, so 1 o'clock Sunday, and that's a weekly thing. Sundays, 1 to 2 p.m. Pacific time. And I may add a goal on Patreon. I haven't decided exactly what that is, but maybe when I get to 10 patrons or something like that, then, or 50 YouTube subscribers, I don't know. I'll report back on I'll pick a number and we'll do a goal. And when I hit that goal, I'll add another show. You know, maybe I'll do an extra half hour a week on a weeknight update or something like that, or I'll do a show because right now the Sunday show is kind of a generic news. We're going over a lot of this and that, doing some interviews, and I might want to do shows that are just specifically on a certain topic and do a deep dive into that topic. So that's something I might add once we hit a membership or patron goal. So I'll let you know about that, details going forward. Let's see, from my dad, Paul. Hello and happy birthday. I'm seeing this on Facebook. Will it be on Patreon in the future or multiple places? Archived shows on YouTube? Just seeing how this works. Yeah, no, that's a great question. I'm just learning about all this too. I've only just seen and used Patreon just a little bit myself, but I may be posting some things on Patreon directly, but the show is going to continue as it has been, just live on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. So tune in those ways. You can find me on Facebook, and that's fine. But again, the best way to catch me live is subscribe on YouTube and turn on those notifications. And I don't know exactly what I'm going to post on Patreon as far as content on that site. I don't have anything planned to post on there yet, but I may do that. And but you can find the archive of the show on YouTube. That's the plan as it stands. So thanks for that question, Paul, and the happy birthday. And thanks everyone for tuning in. Really appreciate you all. And I will see you this Sunday where we will interview Rory Summerson live at 1:30. Yeah, so thanks and have a good evening, everybody. Love and peace.